Yeah, dog. Welcome to Wreck to Riches. My name is Thomas G. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, drop a comment, and always remember I'm not a financial advisor, for damn sure not a professional. But don't forget, what was I going to say? Man, I'm getting like dementia. Don't ever allow a social media influencer on any social media platform out there to influence you when it comes to cryptocurrency, because you could get wrecked. Gotta do your own research. Now we're going to talk about good old Richard Hart. Richard Hart being ultra wrecked on the sacrifice funds. How is he ultra wrecked? Well, he might be wrecked across the board as it stands today. I'm just going based off the frustration that's fuming off of his tweets. I think he absolutely is frustrated with the SEC. He tweets about the SEC constantly. And that just shows me, it doesn't give me confidence that he feels like he's going to slam dunk win this case. I think he knows that they're going to drag this out for a long time. I think he knows he may have to pay, a fine. I think he knows he is fighting an uphill battle that he probably can't win. SEC is dropping cases against Binance, all kinds of different cryptocurrencies, and they're stepping the foot on the gas for Richard Hart to aim for making him a prime example. And I think a big thing he's done during this time that definitely the SEC is like, well, we see what you did there, was take a large chunk of sacrifice money, DAI, on Ethereum, and purchase actual Ethereum like around $3,700. And you got to think, let's say you buy 10 Ethereum at $3,700 like Richard, and then you wake up and it's $3,200, $3,300. You're seeing, about at $3,300, a $400 loss per token on 10 tokens is $4,000, right? And you're going, what, 400? I'm down 400 per Ethereum, 10 tokens, $4,000. Imagine when it's hundreds of millions of dollars. I know Richard Hart's got diamond hands. I know he can handle volatility and sit through it and probably not dump. But the emotional side, I think, would get to anybody. He's human. He has so much weight on his shoulders. The SEC, the price of pulsechain. We are beyond the 52-week shakeout. People are now like, oh, whoa, like, where's that hockey stick green candle? He used a ton of sacrifice funds, basically for exit liquidity for big whales. I think way too premature in early 2024. All the things he predicted, like the Silk Road Bitcoin, the government sees Bitcoin is moving right now. He predicted that, but did he think it was going to come at a time where he made the moves that he did that were supposed to help pulsechain and was going to bring down the overall market? Because Bitcoin goes up, everything goes up. Bitcoin dumps because of Mt. Gox tokens or that seized Bitcoin moving that the U.S. government has, and they're scared that they might sell. It's going to bring down Ethereum, and he's even out there tweeting, hey guys, why not buy Ethereum versus Bitcoin? The government has 30x less Ethereum than they do Bitcoin. And I think he would go out there and say that, in an attempt to say, like, buy Ethereum? I need it to go up? Of course he does. And you got guys like Johnny Chaos who came out on camera and are like, well, don't have any expectations of the work of others. That sacrifice money is not your money. Well, Johnny's daddy was taking him fishing. You know that song anyways. Johnny made this statement and put it out there on the internet. So, we're here to critique it and break it down. Now, you tell me, Johnny, no expectations of the work of others. You have no expectations of the sacrifice funds, right? Not our money we sacrifice. It's Richard's money now. He can do what he wants. If for whatever reason, and I don't think this would happen, but you got to leave everything on the table. We see the sacrifice funds sell Ethereum for profit and then get cashed out. How mad are you going to be with your hex bags? What do you think happens next? If Richard Hart takes the money that you said is not ours and it's his, he can do what he wants, you really feel that he can do what he wants, right? You really want to give him the thought that, hey man, it's your money, do what you want. Do you really want that to happen? Do you really want Richard Hart to take the sacrifice funds and do what he wants? What if he wants to just ride out into the sun and say, F the SEC, F everybody, I'm going to do the John McAfee and get out of here, I'm losing anyways, and take off with the money? What do you think that will do to the pulsechain ecosystem? Is that what you want? No expectations, right? Johnny's good though. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants Richard to utilize the sacrifice funds as if there's no expectations. The expectations are clear. We need Ethereum to go up because we think that he's going to take that Ethereum that goes up 2 to 3x. 3x would be awesome. Take the profits, bridge it over, and make things happen for our bags. And do what he has made us believe he wants, and do this for the glory so people love him. What would be more glorious and bring more people to love you than pumping their bags like crazy after all this time, all these years? It seems like the perfect move. But Johnny wants to play it off like, oh, it's not our money. Don't have any expectations. He doesn't work for you. Matter of fact, if he sells everything, I lose everything, because what do you think would happen to your precious hex that you staked for 15 years? You wouldn't even probably be able to afford the gas fee to collect it on pulsechain 15 years later. Might not even be around. Johnny Chaos. Oh my God. Other than being, transparent about these things and how people look at it, I know he feels that way, just like I expressed it. That there's no Hexagon OG that's going to go out there and tell you that, because they're protecting the bag. For me, I got big bags, but I'd rather just be honest, because holy crap, if I was going to sit here and read off a teleprompt and say what I think is best for my own good and tell lies, I might as well get a job at CNN. Speaking of CNN, I'm sure the tweets that you've seen from Richard Hart are showing that he's pro-Trump. He knows that if Harris wins, this is not good for crypto. If Trump wins, who's all about Bitcoin, this is good for crypto. And guess what? Everything lays in the hands of these countries like the US and China. Is China going to unban crypto in their country? Is Trump going to win the election? We have until November to possibly even start the bull market. The bull market might not even start till late this year. Trump wins, that would be very bullish for crypto. Harris wins, I don't even want to think about it. I really don't. I mean, everybody in crypto wants Trump to win because of this. The only person out there that I know of that doesn't, and God bless his soul, I love Stunner Breezy, he's the only one who thinks Joe Biden is like a great president. And I don't know, man. Maybe he feels that way, or maybe he watches too much CNN. I don't know, but you got to wake up and realize which president is going to benefit you in this way, whether you're for this and that. When it comes to crypto, no one is more bullish than Trump and Vance. And I'm sorry, I don't get into politics. That's just what it is. That's what it is. That's the facts. Trump and Vance. Harris wins, we can go into some real dark times. And then maybe even China will be like, this is a weak point because they got a president who's against crypto, not for it. Let's unban it and let's rule the world. That could happen too. But I can tell in Richard Hart's tweets, he wants Trump to win. He's mad and frustrated with the SEC because he could be losing. And he's frustrated with the price as well. I think he knows that we got more time to go. This could stretch out. I was thinking after the summer we'd go into a bull market. This could stretch out and be determined based off the election, the U.S. election. It really can. Pulsechain is so leveraged on Ethereum, completely leveraged on what Ethereum does at this point. We are waiting to see. Pulsechain up, Pulsechain down, Pulsechain up, Pulsechain down. All these chart analysis guys, you can give them the middle finger and say, hey man, you cannot chart my emotions. I want a shirt like that. You can't chart my emotions. Yesterday I had like $30,000 in Hex on stake, and I'm like, it's going down and it's going to go below 0.006. Let me sell this. So like $30,000 in PHEX. And now I look at it's 0.0056. I went into a few meme tokens, held some, bought some Solid X, some other, leverage plays on Pulse. Or that's really a leverage on Ink, the incentive token. But I did a few things on one wallet with that. I had my big wallets, I don't have stakes being undone until like the end of the year, so I'm like stuck in these really, really big stakes. But maybe that's for the best. Maybe end of the year, Trump wins, we go in a bull market. China unbans crypto. Because I think if we go with Trump wins and we're all about crypto, then China's gonna be like, F that. Like, we're unbanning, we're gonna lead the way with crypto. We already got the miners on our side, And then we got war going on, the digital hedge, versus what used to be gold is the digital, the digital hedge during war would be the digital gold of the world, which is Bitcoin, versus the old times where they would just buy solid commodities, gold and silver, Damn, I've said a few times. You realize what I'm saying, right? Not you get it. You get it? There's a lot of things that are happening. I think Richard Hart he's tweeting about it, right? And I don't think it doesn't seem confident about the SEC. It doesn't seem confident about the price of Ethereum right now or the market overall. It's what he's been predicting for a while. And he's human. Of course he's going to be frustrated, but it's going to frustrate us all because on a large scale, collectively, we are down on the positions as far as the sacrifice funds. Down on the sacrifices, period. A lot of people who sacrificed and didn't ratio trade to a profit or make any gains. There is a big, big issue going on with confidence. So we'll see what happens. Don't forget to pound the like button, drop a comment. Till next time, we'll do it again. Yeah, dog.